What's up, folks? Welcome back to BrickBucks, where we talk about Lego investing, and that is buying Lego sets and holding them until they increase in value before we sell them again. And today we're talking about Lego Star Wars Ultimate Collector's Series sets, UCS sets. Do they increase in value? Are they better than some other investments? Today we're going to unpack this, and I'm going to rank the top 10 Lego Star Wars UCS sets when it comes to return on investment over time. You're going to want to see the set that's in first position on this list because that is an incredible investment, and I hope some of you out there have picked that set up. Alright, so at number 10, and the worst performer on this list of UCS sets when it comes to average annual return on investment, is the Ewok Village. Lego set 10236. 1,990 pieces and 17 minifigures. This set is just packed with playability. And what we know and love about UCS sets most of the time is more for display and less for play, but the Ewoks Village is a hugely playable set with those 17 minifigures. Released in 2013 and retired in 2016 for a shelf life of 3 years, which is just at about the average of what we're going to see in this list of 10 sets. The set retailed for $250, and right now on eBay you'd have to pay around $520 to pick one up. And if you were the seller in that transaction before fees, you would make about $270, which is a return on investment of 108%. But it's been 5 years since this set retired, so over the course of 5 years, 108% return on investment is actually not that great, and annually that is an average of 22%. But don't worry, it gets a lot better from here. At number 9, we have the Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, set number 10215. This set had just 676 pieces, which makes it definitely the smallest out of all of the UCS sets that we're looking at in this video. Some people may even argue whether it deserves to be called a UCS set, but according to Brickset and a lot of the other places that I looked, this one is generally considered to be a UCS set. Released in 2010 and retired in 2012 for a shelf life of just 2 years, which is below the average here. And this set retailed for just $100, which is the cheapest retail price out of everything that we're looking at here. The current eBay price is around $330, which would be a profit of $230 or 230% return on investment. But it's been 9 years since retirement, so on average annually that will be a return of around 26%. Next, at number 8, we have the Imperial Shuttle, set number 10212. This set had 2,503 pieces and 5 minifigures. It was released in 2010 and retired in 2012 for a shelf life of 2 years. The retail price on this one was $260, but right now on eBay it's going for $900. That is an overall return on investment of 246% and an average annual return of 27% because it has been 9 years since retirement. Alright, so coming in at number 7, I know this is a fan favorite. This is the Super Star Destroyer, set number 10221. At 4 feet in length when fully constructed and 3,152 pieces with 5 minifigures. This set was an absolute mammoth when it was released. It was released in 2011 and it retired in 2014 for a shelf life of 3 years. And the retail price on this was $400, so it's the most expensive retail price that we've seen so far in this list. Currently on eBay, this set costs $1,300. So if you bought it at $400 and you sold it now, you'd profit $900 before fees, which is a return on investment of 225%. But it's been 7 years since retirement, so average annual return on this one would be 32%. Alright, at number 6, one of the most famous sets in the Lego investing world is the original UCS Millennium Falcon, set number 10179. At 5,197 pieces, this thing is just packed full of detail. This one had 5 minifigures and it was released in 2007. It retired in 2010 for a shelf life of 3 years. Now this retailed for $500 and the current price on eBay is around $3,000, which is just insane considering there is another Millennium Falcon UCS set on the shelves right now as of recording this video. If you bought it at $500 and you sold it today at $3,000, that would be a profit of $2,500 or a return on investment of 500%. Now, it's been 11 years since this one retired, so on average annually that would be a return of 45%. Alright, so into the top 5 now. At number 5, we have the oldest set in this list, and that is the Death Star 2, set number 10143. This set had 3,441 pieces and 0 minifigures. It was released in 2005 and retired in 2007 for a shelf life of 2 years. And the retail on this one was just $270 for that many pieces. And a quick reminder that the Super Star Destroyer we just looked at retailed for $400 and it had less pieces. Now the current eBay price on the Death Star 2 is around $2,000. So if you bought it at $270 and sold it today at $2,000, that would be a profit of $1,730 or a return on investment of 641%. Now it's been 14 years since retirement on this one, but it has still held up a really good average annual return on investment of 46%. At number 4, we have the Y-Wing, set number 75181. 1,967 pieces and 2 minifigures. This was a remake of the Y-Wing that was from 2004, and this one was released in 2018 and retired in 2019 for a shelf life of just 1 year. And that short shelf life, of course, will definitely help with its continued appreciation over time. Now, the set retailed for $200, and currently on eBay you'd need to pay about $400 to pick one up. That is a return on investment of 100% or a profit of $200 before fees. It's been 2 years since retirement, so on average that's an annual return of 50%. At number 3, we have the Snow Speeder, set 75144. 1,703 pieces and 2 minifigures. This set was released in 2017 and retired in 2019 for a shelf life of 2 years. And this one also retailed for $200 and is currently selling at about $420 for a profit of $220 or a return on investment of 110%. Again, it's been 2 years since retirement on this one, and that is an average annual return of 55%. Now we have a big jump from that 55% to the next annual average return. In at number 2 is the recently retired Death Star, set number 75159. I know this set has been a hot topic among the Lego investing community over the last couple of years, with 4,016 pieces and 27 minifigures, which is the most out of any of these sets. This set is just amazing for both playability and for displayability. Released in 2016 and retired in 2020 for a shelf life of 4 years. The retail price was $500 on this one, and right now on eBay they're selling for around $900. And again, this just retired in 2020. So that's a profit of $400 in a few short months since retirement, or a return on investment of 80%. Now, since it hasn't even been 1 year since retirement, the average annual return is 80% on this, which puts it in second position in this list. Alright, so here we are, we're at number 1 and the top performing Lego Star Wars UCS set when it comes to average annual return on investment is the Slave One, set number 75060. My favorite set in this list, and a highly accurate depiction of the Slave One. This set is beautiful and it's just packed full of detail. 1,996 pieces and 5 minifigures. The set was released in 2015 and retired in 2019 for a shelf life of 4 years, which is well above the average of what we've seen here in this list. And that retail price was $200, but currently on eBay the set is selling for around $580. Now, if you bought this at retail and sold this today, that would be a profit of $380 or a return on investment of 190%. In 2 years since retirement, that is just a fantastic ROI, and it's an average of 95% each year. So overall, when you look at the UCS sets all up, they can perform very well. But this was the top 10, and there were a handful of UCS sets that I didn't include in this list. The UCS TIE Fighter, for example, that was released in 2015 and retired in 2017, that retailed for $200 and is currently selling for $300 on eBay. So that 50% return on investment over the course of 4 years is an average annual return of just 13%. Now, isn't it great that 13% is better than the stock market? So even the worst performers in a list of Lego investments is still a fantastic investment, but that's not a return that we want to aim for as Lego investors. And there are a handful of other UCS sets that also didn't perform as well as we might like to see. So my overall thoughts on the UCS theme is that they can do very well, but you do need to do some due diligence and analysis before you invest. The Death Star and the Slave One that we just saw retired in recent years are performing incredibly well, but I don't think it's a sure thing that you will do that well with every UCS set that you buy. Now, if you want a chance to win a free Lego set, we're currently doing a giveaway of The Story of Neon. And this is the last video before I announce the winner, so make sure you check out this video here for a chance to enter that contest and win a free Lego set that I will ship to you. And with that, please hit the like button if you found this information useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.